If you are over 50 years and older, especially you woman, and you are worried that you have the bone loss, that you have osteoporosis and similar kind of conditions, and you really need natural help, I'm going to recommend you one of the plants that I use in my everyday practice with my patients, and they really can help you a lot, but you never did heard about this plant. I'm going to recommend you Boneset. Boneset, scientifically known as Eupatorium perforatum, is traditional North American medicinal plant used for the centuries in natural healing. It becomes famous for helping people recover from severe flu and the deep body pain, often described as a bone pain, which is how it got its name. But what makes it relevant today is its ability to support the body during inflammation, weakness, and recovery process. Unlike synthetic solutions that focuses on isolating nutrients, Boneset works through a complex combination of natural compounds that supports multiple systems at the same time. And this is critical when you talk about the bone health, because osteoporosis is not just a calcium problem, it is a systematic problem involving inflammation, hormones, digestions, and the nutrient absorption. Of course, my dear viewers, you never did heard about any of those stuff. You really think that you only need to take calcium, maybe magnesium, or whatever your doctor tell you, maybe some kind of chemical drugs, and your osteoporosis is going to go away. My dear woman, please wake up. We live in the world when osteoporosis is number one reason of disability woman after 50 years and on. And this is just because you don't believe in nutrition, you don't believe in natural remedies, you only believe in chemical medications, you only believe in unhealthy lifestyle, you believe only in a quick fix. You really need just a quick fix, one pill daily, and everything is going to be perfect. Please, my dear woman, wake up. See how many people are sick with osteoporosis. The number is unbelievably high. Never in the history of humanity is never been so many people with osteoporosis. That's why Boneset is really going to help you a lot. And how Boneset works? Boneset contains several active compounds such as flavonoids, sesquiterpenes, lactones, and polysaccharides. And those compounds have anti-inflammatory and immune-modulating effect, which are essential in protecting bone tissue. And chronic inflammation is one of the hidden drivers of the bone loss. And when inflammation is present in the body for the long periods, it accelerates the breakdown of the bone structure. And Boneset helps reduce this inflammatory load and supports the body's natural recovery processes. It also acts as a bitter tonic, which improves digestion, and this is extremely important because without proper digestion, your body cannot absorb minerals like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D effectively. And without proper absorption, even with the best diet, will not protect your bones. And what is the main reason? What you do wrong each day? As I said before, you only believe in chemical medications, and you really think if you are 50 years and older, you just really need to take calcium, magnesium, and similar kind of minerals and vitamins. In most cases, this is going to be good for you, but if you eat unbelievably healthy diet with those kind of minerals and vitamins that you need to take each day, or, my dear viewers, only if you take unbelievably high quality supplements. And I really must disappoint you, my dear viewers, 99% of your supplements that you take each day is unbelievably unhealthy and totally garbage. Those names can be calcium, magnesium, or whatever. This does not mean that is good quality magnesium or calcium or vitamin K2 or vitamin D. You really think about it, what you purchase each day, because in most cases it's going to be totally garbage, and you don't realize if you take unbelievably unhealthy supplements or so-called natural remedies for the long period of time, it's really going to harm your health. Yeah, my dear viewers, unbelievably unhealthy supplements can really harm you and can also affect your osteoporosis. And most people rely on calcium supplements or medication, believing that this will solve the problem. But this approach ignores the root cause. if inflammation continues, if digestion is weak, and if the body is under constant stress, bone loss will continue regardless of supplementation. And this is why osteoporosis keeps progressing in many people even when they are doing everything right. And without addressing the internal environment of the body, no single supplements can stop the process. Yeah, my dear viewers, and Boneset is just one of the many plants that have been scientifically proven that help with many aspects of your life, and today I'm going to recommend you especially for your osteoporosis. I'm not telling you you only need to take 1 cup of tea daily, you're going to be osteoporosis free, of course not, but this is something that really can be the daily habits or part of your life. It really can help you in the safe and natural way. Additional benefits of Boneset. Boneset is traditionally used to support the immune system and help body during the recovery from illness. It promotes mild sweating, which supports detoxification and helps the body eliminate metabolic waste. It also provides gentle relief of the muscle and the joint discomfort, which is often present in people with weakened bone structure. And this makes it especially useful in individuals who experience stiffness, aches, and reduced mobility. Another important benefit, it is antioxidant effect, and those compounds helps protect cells from oxidative stress, which is another factor that contributes of the aging and degeneration of tissue, including bones. And this is so easy to understand, my dear viewers. You only need to think about it like this. You need a healthy way of living. You really need a good quality food that you eat each day. You need good quality natural remedies daily. You need good quality natural healthy way of living. And everything is going to be fine, especially if you are 50 years and older. And I'm going to recommend you also how you can make this tea. Of course, the most traditional way to use Boneset is as a tea. It is prepared by using dried aerial parts of the plant, especially the flowering tops. Typically 1 or 2 tablespoons of dry herbs are added to the hot water and left to steam for 10 to 15 minutes. It is usually consumed 1 or 2 times per day, especially during periods when the body needs additional support. Because of its bitter taste, many people combine with other herbs such as peppermint or ginger to make it more pleasant. And you need to understand that consistency is more important than quantity when you're using herbal teas like this. It is best to think it is freshly prepared rather than storing for the long periods. And some people prefer to cover the tea while steeping to preserve active compounds and improve its effectiveness. If taste is too strong, adding small amount of lemon can help with reducing of the benefits. It is also important not to exceed recommended amounts. And many people right now are wondering how many days you can take this tea. Usually for my patients, I'm not telling this is for you, I'm recommend this tea 15 days in a row with 15 days rest period, but this is individual. This depends of your diagnosis, your chemical medications, your everyday life. That's why you need to someone who really can make unbelievably good program of nutrition and natural remedies that really can incorporate it in your daily habits. But this is what I do with my patients. I gladly give you those kind of informations. And what you should understand, if you want to protect your bones, you need the complete strategy. And this includes reducing inflammation, improving digestion, and supporting hormonal balance and ensuring proper nutrient absorption. A Boneset tea can be one of the parts, and this is approach, but it's not a standalone solution. Real results come from the combining proper nutrition, lifestyle changes, and targeted natural support. In over 26 years of working with the patient, it is very clear that bone health cannot be improved with one simple solution. People who focus only on supplements without changing their habits rarely see long-term results, and the body requires structural approach, and the natural remedies like like Boneset can play a role when it uses it correctly and use it in the right time. Yeah, my dear viewers, this plant is called Boneset, really can help you with many problems such as osteoporosis. For the last 26 years, I'm helping patients all around the world to overcome chronic conditions, and my core specialty is going to be help you overcome spine chronic conditions like herniated discs, sciatica, and similar kind of degenerative disease of the spine. Also, my core specialty is going to help you overcome knee osteoarthritis, hip osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoporosis, and similar kind of joint problems. And this is something I work extensively for almost 30 years. And here's what most people don't realize: those conditions are often treated for the years with pain medications, injections, and surgeries, but the root cause is almost never addressed. That's why the pain keeps returning and conditions slowly getting worse. And my MarioLAB protocols are completely different. They are rooted in the modern medicine like physical therapy and rehabilitations, and most important part is going to be nutrition and natural remedies. And those my programs really can help you. And if you, for any country in the world, you can call my MarioLAB Center in Zagreb, Croatia on the phone number of +385 98 9179 200. My programs are created 100% individualized based on conditions, medical findings, and long-term goals. And you can come to my office, you can call my private phone consultations. I really believe I can help you. And if you want to learn a lot more about the best vitamin that really can help you with your bone loss and prevent osteoporosis, watch my video right here, my dear viewers. Thank you for following me. See you next time. Bye bye.